Make sure you point at us when the video comes up. Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is April 24th, 2012. This is Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service, and I am Rafael Sanchez.
And I'm Andrea Berry.
Today's headlines: European Central Bank rejects request assistance from Germany. The Nobel laureates convene peace summit. Bill Clinton will speak at West Texas A&M. Erath County finally gets voter ID cards. Tarleton Jazz Ensemble performs in Granbury. How to become an equine assisted therapy student with sports and weather.
From the Associated Press. In Frankfurt, Germany, the European Central Bank is rejecting requests from the United States and the International Monetary Fund to help the 17 other countries that use the euro currency and governments. Jens Weidmann, Germany's top bank official, said Monday, monetary policy is not a panacea and central bank firepower is not unlimited. Weidmann is reluctant to do more for the other 17 countries in the European Union for fear of creating another financial crisis, saying the central banks of the euro system have already done a lot to contain the crisis. Now we have to make sure that by solving one crisis, we are not repairing the ground for the next one. The ECB has lowered the interest rates to 1%. This in turn makes it easier for businesses to borrow money, which has caused a large influx on short-term loans. Investors are asking that the ECB to raise money rates that money can be lent to Italy and Spain. Weidmann says that the governments in the EU have reduced their deficits and raises confidence. But any more intervention by the ECB will risk inflation, he said. The analgesic we administer comes with side effects.
National news, according to the AP, poverty, lack of education, and arms proliferation present daunting obstacles. Yet peace can be achieved if world leaders are more willing to talk and young people are encouraged to get involved, Nobel Peace Prize winners said Monday at their annual meeting. Former U.S. President Jimmy Carter and former Presidents Mikhail Gorbachev of the former Soviet Union and Lech Walesa of Poland were among the Peace Prize winners in Chicago for the start of the three-day World Summit of Nobel Peace Laureates. The summit comes just weeks before Chicago hosts President Barack Obama, also a Nobel Peace Prize winner, and foreign leaders for the NATO summit, a meeting that is expected to draw large numbers of anti-war protesters. Obama did not attend Monday's meetings. Carter said that, as the last global superpower, the U.S. has a responsibility to be a leader in peace efforts and set an example for the rest of the world. Instead, he said the U.S. is too inclined to go to war and is contemplating going to war again, perhaps in Iran. Humankind has got to say that war comes last and negotiations come first.
Former President Bill Clinton is scheduled to speak at West Texas A&M University at a benefit to monument the heroes of the September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks. The former president will discuss the William J. Clinton Foundation and the Clinton Global Initiative to improve health and strengthen economies around the world. But James Calvi, a West Texas A&M political science professor, said Clinton also will speak about his efforts to raise money for the Flight 93 National Memorial near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. The memorial honors 40 passengers and crew members aboard United Flight 93 who died when the airliner crashed in a field near Shanksville on September 11, 2001. Passengers fought terrorists for control of the hijacked plane that was targeted at Washington, D.C. The memorial's first phase was dedicated last November.
The wait is finally over, and voter ID cards have been mailed to Erath County voters. If you have not yet received your voter certificate, you need to contact the elections office immediately, tax assessor/collector Jennifer Carey said Monday. According to the Empire Tribune, residents who have not received cards or those who need to make corrections must complete a change of address form. Monday, April 30th, is the deadline to file corrections in time for the primary. The deadline primarily affects residents who have moved into a different voting precinct. Some residents could vote for a commissioner that no longer represents them, unless they update their information by 5 p.m. Monday, Carey said. Although registered voters can vote using the driver's license or a Texas ID card, Carey encourages residents to use their voter ID card to avoid confusion at the polls. It is ideal to have your voter certificate with you when you vote, Carey said. For more information, call the tax office at 965-8630 or the election office at 965-8990.
Tarleton Jazz Ensemble took part in their concert on the Green on Sunday. The concert was held at the Tarleton Center to an enthusiastic crowd seated in lawn chairs. The ensemble played a wide array of jazz tunes, including Biplicity by Miles Davis, Street of Dreams by Stan Kenton, and Paranoid Android by Radiohead, just to name a few. The jazz ensemble is led by Assistant Professor Greg Ball. Here's a clip from the weekend.
Sign up now to be an equine assisted therapy student for this summer. TREAT is an equine therapy assisted program at Tarleton State that uses horseback riding as a form of therapy. TREAT provides physical, mental, and emotional therapy in a fun environment that makes clients want to participate. Animal assisted activities improve self confidence, self awareness, and discipline. The class will be offered in the first summer semester from June 5th through June 3rd on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 until 5, and Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1 until 3. No prerequisites are necessary. Learn how to work with people with special needs on horseback. This is a class that will change your life.
Derek Holland is still looking for his first career victory against the New York Yankees. Holland, the 25-year-old Texas Ranger left-hander who got a $28.5 million 5-year contract extension this spring, gave up 7 runs over 6 innings in a 7-4 loss Monday night. It was the most runs given up this season by Texas, which went into the opener against New York after winning its first 5 series. They're a good ball club, but at the same time, they have to face our lineup too, Holland said. I don't really read into that much. Holland allowed 9 hits with 4 walks and 1 strikeout. He is 0-5 with a 9.26 ERA in 7 appearances against the Yankees. He's been very consistent. That's a pretty good lineup, Rangers manager Ron Washington said. They do their business in that batter's box. They pick their spots and make you pay, and that's made us pay tonight. Derek Jeter had 4 hits to extend his hitting streak to 13 games. Alex Rodriguez hit a 3-run homer, and CC Sabathia pitched 8 innings for the Yankees, who have won 10 out of 13 since being swept in the 3 games at Tampa Bay to start the season. New York led 4 good after Curtis Granderson blooped a 2-out single to drive in 2 runs in the first.
Today we will have a high of 86 with an overnight low of 60 with a south by southwesterly wind from 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Today's broadcast was produced by Sharon Trimble, Megan Lofton, and Mike Daniels, and today's photos came from Wired.com, DMV.com, Tarleton.edu, CBSSports.com, NoblesForPeaceSummits.org, and EuropeWord.com.
You can follow us on ustream.tv/user/Texan News Service, and don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan on Facebook.
I'm Andrea Berry.
And I'm Rafael Sanchez.
Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.
Stay classy, Stephenville.